What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jad here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We are back on Riverbend Springs 4X by Stevie. The road to 5 million Buffalo Mozzarella continues. Anyway, let's get to it. All right, we are back on the farm. We are up north at the what I'm calling the North Farm, and currently we have a loading wagon bringing in some alfalfa because, you know, why not? Use crazy alfalfa. So we are, just for context, we are up on plot 152. If y'all recall back to Tuesday, we bought like the whole world up here in the Northeast, and we're making a giant water buffalo farm. So we've got TMR maker, TMR maker, TMR maker. Hopefully that's enough. I actually sold these tractors the other day, these John Deere 2-tracks, but I bought one of them back. It was pretty cheap, and I narrowed up the tracks. I used Dan's dolly that was sitting at the shop, and I bought a trailer. So this will be for slurry up here, 120,000 liter capacity. I went ahead and put some pavilion, you know, style sheds up. There's 2 of them here, just so we have kind of a place like, oh, when something's not running up here on auto drive, we have a place to put it. I don't want to put like auto drive parking spots or anything fancy like that. But that's okay. I do have one of Stevie's underground tank storage things. This works as a sell point, so we're just going to use it for that, for slurry and manure. So we'll just sell all the slurry and manure here. This is one cow barn. Unfortunately, we did have to go with 2 cow barns, or I did have to go with 2 cow barns. And this one does not have any cows yet because, well, we kind of went bankrupt a little bit up here on this project. So when I started this project, I had $17 million, and full disclosure, I did give myself like $1 million last night to have some money. Because I did have to like place and delete the cow barns quite a bit. So, but basically what it is the north of the 2 cow barns here, or we're calling this one barn 2, I think. I forget what anyway, the auto drive. Yeah, 2. So the pasture for it basically goes from the barn to the west to this corner of 85, up and around, and over here to 214, and then all the way back around. So that is a huge pasture. And then cow barn number 1 up here, pasture goes kind of to the south of 85, and then down around 84, and a little bit across 200 here, and it does include the pond. I know there were some questions about the pond the other day being the issue. The pond was not the issue. I think the physical size of the whole thing was the issue. This cow barn, I went ahead and I did stock. Very expensive to stock one of these barns, but that's okay. So basically what I did is I increased our cow population. So this holds almost 4,000 cows. Almost 4,000 cows, 3,991 cows is what this holds. This is stocked. They're ready to go. They just need food. They don't have any food, and we're working. We'll work towards that today. That's kind of the goal for today. This cow barn here is going to take a while before I can stock it. This particular cow barn holds, wait for it, 8,295 cows. So if we get everything stocked up between the existing cow barns and the new cow barns, it will be 13,296 cows. And yes, I have it written down in front of me. It's crazy. 13,200 cows. Water buffalo. That is obscene. So we have fast timed. It's now April, which of course can only mean really truly one thing that we do in April. One of many. We're planting corn. We're also out here mowing the alfalfa on the small field. Cough, cough. The 194 acre alfalfa field. And these guys are they're doing great work. I've used the swathers because we get the bonus from the swather Plus mod that allows us to get the bonus and everything, so that's good. And boy, this was gonna take, I think it was like 3+ hours to do this with 2, which honestly, not that bad. Not that bad. In fact, it's, I think the biggest problem is going to be the loading wagons. So I started the loading wagons shortly, like a couple minutes after the swathers got going. And, well, they're still like just barely going back and forth after doing outside rounds. So I probably need to work on this today. I do have one more loading wagon, and I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up another loading wagon. Yes, I can afford that. Barely. I'll have to find a tractor for it, which I think I can find a tractor. So what we'll do is we'll put 4 loading wagons up here, all picking up on the same like 2 courses. So there will be some time where they're kind of just like a running. Oh, this dude was hauling TMR. I'm like, what is this guy doing down here? It does make sense long term. You just put them on the same course and wish them good luck, basically. So there's that. The only thing that's kind of weird is they will, unless I intervene, they will drive around around that field a little extra. That's okay. The other thing is the auto drive. I did get everything. I think I got. First off, I had to delete auto drive for all of these fields, and let me tell you, there was a lot. There was a crap load of auto drive out here. I spent probably an hour just deleting waypoints. I used my little 4-wheeler and I full sent it around that whole plot. But I got everything else plumbed in up here. Capabilities to pick up manure, / slurry, milk, and then obviously feed the buffalo, and then dump off there, and then our 3 CMR mixers and our storage, our main like grain bin. I probably should have plowed all of this first. I think it would look a lot better on the map anyway if I would have plowed everything first, and then you wouldn't have had like the, you know, where it looks like there's actual fields there still. It would have just all, you know, kind of been like one piece. But live and learn, and you know, it's fine. Adam, what's up? How you doing today? Welcome on in. What is poppin'? All right, we need a tractor. This would work, right? Doesn't have a ton of road speed though. I'm probably gonna have to buy some tractors, by the way. We'll run the Magnum, I guess. But I am probably gonna have to buy. In fact, I know I'm gonna have to buy some more tractors. I don't have enough. So I need, I've got that one up there with the tank on it for slurry. I'm gonna need something like that for milk up there, because the amount of milk we're gonna make up there is gonna be unreal. And then manure, milk, and then just to feed the cows, the water buffalo up there, I might need to increase my, let's see, I got 4 loading wagons. That's not gonna be enough. Mickey, what's up? How you doing today? I don't know. I was planning on using loading wagons up there to feed the cows. Just because they hold more. They hold 240,000. I don't know. Yeah, because like our trucks aren't going to be enough. They only hold 100. And they're kind of slow to unload too. Or, yeah. Loading wagons aren't the fastest either, but all I know is when we get 8,000 cows in one of those barns, it's going to be very rough. I'm good. Need to hire Sean. Hey, he's not for hire. All right, he's like one of those. He's like a farm use truck where you put the not for hire on the side. You know. Actually, he might be for hire. I don't know. I don't. I'm not. I don't pay him. I do hook him up at like holidays and stuff. Though. I try to. You know, a little bit here, a little bit there. I'll hook him up with some stuff. You know. I try once in a while. Mickey, I had to do it in 2 pieces, but yes. Grand total on the cows will be 13,296. Not cows, water buffalo. When everything's said and done, all of the 4 barns that we have now. 13,296. But who's counting? So, Jeff, what's going on? How are you? But yeah, who's keeping track, right? I literally have it written down in front of me. I added it up last night, and I was like, you know what? I ought to write this down, because if I don't, I know people are going to ask, which is good, honestly. So, yeah. The other crisis that we have going, not quite a crisis, but we're getting there, is our pigs. And I've got pig food ingredients still, but I don't have any wheat or any barley, and I don't have any, well, I have some corn. But I do have a lot of barley planted in the field. So I'm gonna keep making pig food until I'm out of like all the ingredients. So I will have to grow some stuff. Like I'm not gonna grow any root crop. And I'm growing barley for the straw anyway, so that's no big deal. The corn is the only thing. I might have to plant another field of corn today. I was only gonna plant the 2 for chopping. But I think I need to plant. I think I need to plant some more. So, good thing is we own some more ground down here in the southeast. I'm not gonna plant the little fields around the homestead. I'm kind of over that, to be honest. I know that might sound bad or wasteful, but I'm kind of over the little fields by the homestead, to be honest. Actually, if we're gonna plant another field, oh, that looks weird for a second. I don't know why. If we're gonna plant another field, I should probably find a tractor. Or are we out of green beans? Okay, cool. We're out of green beans. That's good. That's actually good. I'm glad to see we're out of green beans, to be honest. Oh man, Mocal Girl, what's going on? How you doing today? What is poppin'? Here we go. We'll take this guy. Chat, and we'll go do some, go get some lime spreading going on a field with this dude. I mean, I'm not gonna do it. Let's be honest. We'll get course play on the case. Just saying. Straight. I'm so glad you're into that game. That game is so much fun, and it's just such a good time. And actually, speaking of Railroader, tomorrow for the stream for Railroader, starting at 3, we have mods working now. I was able to round up Trent and Kimmy on Tuesday night, and we now have some mods running. So I'm kind of excited about it. It's quality of life mods. There's no added industry or anything like that. Just quality of life mods. So just made your first trip to Bryson. Oh, nice. Oh, so you're like let's go. You're doing good then. You're progressing through the game. Heck yeah. That's pretty awesome. All right, so we're just gonna tell this guy to go. He does not need to refill since it's set to just buy everything. We don't need him to go anywhere to refill. So we'll get some lime spreading going. Because why not? Did that guy just empty milk? Because I know there's a lot of milk right now. Why is there no milk here? He is set to cow. He's going to the cow barn. Is that right? Is that what I called it? I think this guy's messed up. He is messed up. That's why there's no... Oh. Okay, so when I was fast timing earlier, I noticed... Well, first off, I got pigs to sell again. Actually, I'm going to sell two rounds of pigs right now because I need the money. But I noticed there's an awful lot of milk building up. There's 225,000 liters of milk at the one bar, at bar number 2, and then at bar number 1, there's 223,000 liters. And I was like, what is going on? Now, the interesting thing is this new barn. So this new barn has 3,991. And, of course, they have meadow, which it shows 0, but they do have meadow. They've made 800,000 liters of slurry already. I haven't fed them at all. And, they've made us 16,000, buffalo milk already, which is kind of interesting. Again, I have not fed them. I bought them and then I fast timed.
Coach Bone 10 just resubscribed for 18 months.
So, yo, Coach, what's going on, man? How you been? Long time no see. Appreciate the resub. Hope all is well in your world. It's crazy. Crazy, chat. All right, we're gonna jump on doing some moving with some pallets. We got pallets kind of sitting everywhere, and well, you know, we might as well go sell like our clothing. It is April after all. Clothing's usually high price in April. Although, to be honest, I'm probably not going to check pricing very much. I'm just going to get rid of the stuff to get rid of the stuff. Actually, I want to check one thing real fast, though. I did quit feeding the sheep. Okay, spinneries are empty. Okay, so this will be our last 34,000 liters of clothing. I'm not going to feed the sheep anymore. And then the rope maker, okay, the rope maker still has wool, so it's doing its thing. But yeah, I'm not going to feed the sheep anymore. I'm kind of done with that. I probably should actually go up there and sell them. Maybe we'll work on that here in just a minute. But yeah, so we got a lot going on the map right now. We're mowing with 2 slothers. We're picking up with 4 loading wagons. We've got 2 of the DB120s running planting corn. We got lime being spread on the field. We got 0 frame rate. Nah, it's not 0. It's a little tough right now, but that's okay. It's part of doing a lot on the map, you know? It's all part of it, chat. And then we'll go do some hauling with semi. Plus, it's foggy, so the fog doesn't help anything at all. The fog cooks the PC, that's for sure. That's all I know. But that's okay. All right. Buddy. Whoa. Need to learn to back up, chat. I can back up way better in real life than I can in Forza, for the record. Or like way better in real life than I ever could in ATS. Although ATS wasn't terrible all the time. Sometimes it was pretty bad. But that's alright. Let's get on now. There will be boxes that'll spawn here, I promise. So actually we can go around and disable this because technically that costs money to run that, so might as well go turn all that off. So why not? Actually this thing too. We're not gonna have, there's no more wool, chat. Need that. I guess I can go turn that back on, or I could just be done with that one too. Actually, probably should just be done. Oh, we gotta go haul. Okay, we don't have to, but we will. Peas and green beans. And we got quite a bit sitting at the potato factory too, which is cool. So that's good. Oh, you know what I could be doing, chat? I could be manufacturing a ton of fertilizer to sell. for profit, you know. Man, we should run down to the oil mill and grab the oil that's down there too and just sell it because it's extra oil. At this point, all right, this is that's. We're just gonna take this right here to the small warehouse. It's good enough. Money's money. I mean, I need money right now, but we're okay. I don't need a ton of money actually. I don't know if I sell 2 rounds of pigs, if that'll get me enough money to buy the water buffalo that I want to buy. I'm not sure. Although I'm not really super crazy about getting the second barn up there, the bigger barn, the more cows. Not too crazy about getting that going right this minute because oh, what's it called? We're gonna run to the concrete factory too. We're gonna go around and like empty all this stuff. I'm not too crazy about getting that going until I get my food supply really kind of rocket up there. Now granted, I can bring food from down here up to there, but that's okay for now. Trent, what's up? What did I just sell? That was clothing. Yep, clothing. You betcha. Trent, I laughed at your Snapchat video, by the way. I chuckled. Just for the record. Oh, none of this stuff. Okay, hold on here. This stuff is spouting, which is fine. And actually, we can. Well, that is turned on. Interesting. Why is there no? There's no wood. There's no rock in there. Huh. Hey, actually, if the stuff is already, if it's already set to, there's a little bit. Okay. I'm just gonna change the. I'm just gonna put these all to selling. Oh, we got 1 pallet that spawned. All right, that wasn't bad. We did that pretty fast. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. Trent got to go to his favorite place today in the whole world, chat. His favorite place in the whole world. He got to go to his Love's truck stop. So of course he sent me a video of him going, "Welcome to Love's," you know. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Plugger, what's going on? How are you? No, Love's. He got to go to Love's. Welcome to Love's. Lego store would probably be better, but yeah, he went to Love's. Oh, you know what, chat? That's what we're gonna go do right now. While I have this concrete blocks on my truck, we're gonna go clean up at the roller coaster finally. I have been wanting to do that for so long, and I keep forgetting about it. To the roller coaster, chat. Oh man, that's funny. I'm not surprised, Mickey. Honestly, the server has been very sketchy lately, honestly. Yeah. Like, I almost stopped playing this map Saturday. Like, Saturday was almost my last day on here, and then I was like, I have a new goal, so I'm gonna work towards the goal and kind of get that done as fast as possible, and then I'm out of here. I'll go find a new map to play on after. I don't know when it'll be, but yeah, I'll be moving on at some point here. 60 stream streak, but mobile says error. Oh no. Well, thanks for the stream streak. Welcome to Love's. Trying to, I think we have a Lego store in St. Louis would be, I don't know what would be closer for you. Chicago or St. Louis. Pretty sure we have a Lego store around here though. gotcha. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's just, it's not good. It's not, it hasn't been good on here lately. But yeah. Basically, I'm running, like, yeah, it's just, it's a thing. Silly question. How do you automate auger wagons? Not a silly question at all. Look at Mama Llama getting in there with Stream Streak. Let's go. How's it going? It's popping. I use auto drive most of the time to automate my auger wagons. The other way to do it would be using a mod called Courseplay. Those would be the two ways to do that. Thanks to Stream Streaks popping up, guys. Can never keep these things live. Mama Llama, that's okay. I don't think I have a stream streak anywhere on Twitch right now, so. You're good. Made it past the holidays. Let's go. Let's go. I actually, you know what? I might, no, I don't think I have a stream streak anywhere. I might have one. I don't watch a lot of Twitch though, you know, I don't think that's a secret. I actually don't watch a lot of Twitch. Alright, what is blocked? It's probably, yeah, okay. Figured out what's going on. Alright. Obviously being good for efficiency here. And, you know, my loading wagons block each other. Real efficient here, guys. Real efficient. That's okay. It's all good. But yeah, I haven't watched a ton of Twitch. I did watch a fair bit yesterday, though. Actually, I had Twitch on for like hours yesterday. Mister, I don't watch Twitch. I watched hours yesterday, chat. Hours. Oh, man. That's okay. I'll tell you what, yesterday when not when we went to the farm, when we came home from the farm, I didn't have my coat on because my coat was in the truck. And the 10-foot walk from the shed to the truck, oh my goodness. We had like 30-mile-an-hour winds and it was like, you know, in the low 30s at the time, maybe upper 20s. Holy cow, that was bad. But yeah. New Animal Crossing update is out. Now's a good time to start. I don't have a Nintendo. Is that what you want me to play it? I don't think that's my kind of game. Although it's probably not terribly far from like Farm Together, right? I don't think it's too like out there compared to Farm Together. Yeah, I'm not a Nintendo guy. I have not owned, or we as a family haven't owned any Nintendos since the NES. Like the OG one. Like that's it. We never had a Super, we never had a GameCube, we never had any of that stuff. It's kind of wild, honestly. You don't think I would vibe with it? All right. All right, that's fine. I mean, again, I'm not a Nintendo guy. So. No GameCube. Nope, no GameCube. No N64. No, I never even really. I mean, I played a little bit. My nephew had one. Nintendo Wii. Barely played that. Couple times. He would always absolutely destroy me in like baseball or bowling or any of that stuff. He was a menace. His name was not Dennis though. So yeah. Mario Party? No, never played Mario Party. Be happy you missed the game. Nah. I did have a Game Boy, like the OG Game Boy, and I had a Zelda game that I never beat, and I never had another game. I didn't know I couldn't figure out what to do in the game. Yeah. Don't think you played a full game on the Wii? Yeah. No, I never. No, like when I was growing up, I had buddies that had a GameCube, and I had buddies that had a N64. So like I've played GoldenEye, okay? I have played that. I've played Mario Karts over, you know, like especially the N64 one. I played that. But yeah, like Mario Party or Smash Bros. I've never played Smash Bros. No. I have a nephew now, my 8-year-old nephew. He's big into like Nintendo stuff, but no. Should have a retro night. Me to fire up the. Okay, that air on that trailer is highly annoying. You mean to fire up the NES, Mickey, or what? Terrible at it, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. No, I would agree, Bear. I vividly remember playing GoldenEye 2 because I was over at it was Casey and his brother had an N64, and we were over there that day, and like we were in their living room playing, and Casey's brother got up to go to the bathroom, and for some reason I told Casey, I said, hey, and like his brother had like a 24-ounce bottle of soda, and I said, hey, let's play a prank on your brother, hide his soda. So he grabbed the thing and he put it underneath the couch, and like the couch had like the thing on it that went all the way to the ground, that like the apron, you know, kind of, or the skirt almost, if you will. And so he did that because I was the older bad influence on them. And his brother comes back from the bathroom, and like, I don't know, 15 minutes later, he's like, what'd you guys do with my soda? We're like, nothing, you know. The cap wasn't on tight. The cap was not on the soda tight. So when we finally told him where it was, well, there was just a puddle in the carpet. Their dad, I thought I was gonna be unalive that day. Their dad was so pissed. Oh, it was, thank goodness it was like brown carpet. So like it wasn't a huge deal. But it definitely like made it all the way to the hardwood floor underneath, you know? Like, it was bad. It was bad. On PS2. Nice. Black Boys and welcome in. How you doing? Yamrider as well. What's up, guys? Yamrider, I got mods working in the train game for tomorrow, by the way. Thanks to your help. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. Pretty fun. So yeah, it'll be good. Oh, wait, did you? Were you spying? Oh, you were peeking in on the Discord. Oh, I must have missed you. I gotcha. Yeah, that was fun, getting stuff working. Trent's computer was cooperating. Kimmy's computer was giving her kind of a weird, it was doing something weird, but then she finally got it, so. We added quality of life mods, we'll say. So like, we changed the, sawmill at Whittier, we changed the yard at Bryson just a smidge, we changed the yard at Ella a little bit, we changed the yard at Silva a lot. So yeah, just like a lot. But yeah. Nice. PS1, huh? Wow. Wow. Oh, I got you on Redder. I got you, man. That's unfortunate. But yeah, it was fun getting them working, and we're good to go. And I mean, we might add some more later, but right now, if this takes another layer, doesn't it? Golly, can you tell the leg switch has been flipped, chat? Why are we doing this, chat? Why are we doing this? We have technology to help us with this, chat, where we can just literally change the output mode. And then we don't have to worry about the leg switch anymore. So there's that. But yeah, just some good quality of life mods for Railroader. Y'all will see them tomorrow at 3. What you talking about, Mickey? Train game? You gonna come run trains with us? It's really not bad. I went with like what I'm gonna call easy mods, which I don't think mods in general in that game are that hard. Once you have once you have like all the pieces of the puzzle.
L3FT4D3 at cheered X100. Why can chickens only make one sounds? They can't think outside the box.
Oh my god, left. Laugh, thanks to the bits. How's it going? Welcome in, you always popping. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mickey, I'll have to point you in the right direction where all the puzzle pieces are, but there's a few puzzle pieces to kind of put together, and then it's not bad after that. I think the fence issue was that it was too big. So we ended up with 2 barns up there. Between those 2 barns and our existing 2 barns, we will be able to hold 13,296 water buffalo. We do not have all of them currently because, well, I went broke. So there's that. I actually did give myself $1 million too, and I'm still, well, I was broke. We're doing a little better now, but I was definitely broke. I do have pigs to sell in a minute too, so that'll help us out. The pond is part of it, yes. Pond was not the issue. I think I was just trying to do too much. All right. He might be. Otherwise, I could be around before stream tomorrow too, Mickey. Trent's trucking right now, so he's kind of busy, but we'll make it work for you. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. It's not that complicated. So yeah. 13,296. That's combined with everything. So without those, it would be like 12,291. Something like that. If it was just the 2 Northbournes. Because the other 2 have about 1,000, so. What other, you know what, chat? I think I'm at the point where I just want to get rid of pallets. So I think this potato chip factory over here, all that's going to get changed today too. We're just going to put everything on selling and no more pallets. I think that's the strat for the factories that we have. So yeah, that is the strat. Lord, everything is good, man. Everything is good. How are you? Welcome in. I finally, yesterday, if you guys saw it on Instagram, I finally got a couple little welding projects done. I've been wanting, or Pops has been wanting me to work on forever. That one was like welding toilet paper to tinfoil. It was not fun. And my welds were not good, but, you know, they'll get the job done, hopefully. So that was good to get that done. Plus, I actually, I worked on stuff for Christmas lights yesterday, too. There's that. It's, you know, it's always a good time, right? Whenever we get a mess with Christmas lights, good times. Fixing some of our damages from throwing stuff in the back of a U-Haul trailer to take it to the farm. Not a good idea. So that's what I did yesterday, was fixing our whoopsies. I did. I enjoy welding. The problem is I don't get to weld enough. And so when I do weld, I'm terrible at it because I don't get to weld enough. Yeah, it's a good time though. I do enjoy it quite a bit actually, so. All right, we will change the output mode here too, because why not? We don't need. What are we missing? What are we missing there? We missing sunflower oil or onions? Oh, are we out of red onions already? There's no way, right? There's no way. We had a lot. There actually could be a way. I don't know. Let me check that. Or do I just not have a truck? Which is also a possibility. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, they must be up. They're up here, huh? Red onion. We got 4 million. Okay, I need a truck hauling red onions, chat. Remind me of that. Wait, what is still spawning? Why are we still spawning? I changed everything. Selling. Oh. Selling? Sell it all. Sell it all. I need the money right now. Sell it all. You never learned how to weld? You know, I didn't either. I never have. My first experience with welding was Dad saying, hey, I'm buying a stick welder. Do YouTube research on how to weld. I said, okay. And so I went and watched a couple of videos, and I understand the concept of stick welding. I cannot stick weld to save my life with a fresh welding rod. If it's half burnt, dude, I could weld real good actually with a half burnt welding rod, right? For some reason, when they're brand new, can't do it. Cannot do it. But if I get about halfway down, I'm good to go. So there was actually a couple projects when we first got the welder, and I realized like I can't for some reason I just can't at first, right? So what I would do is I had like a practice piece, and I would struggle aggressively with a brand new welding rod, and then I'd get it about halfway burnt, and I would put that aside, and I would go to the next one and burn it about halfway, and then put it aside. So then when I actually wanted to weld on a project, I would just break all those half rods out. And then Dad realized like, yeah, this isn't it. Like he could kind of weld with a stick welder, but then he kind of, we caught the bug, right? We caught the bug because like over the years, we've had all kinds of projects that we've built, all kinds of things that we've built at the farm, but we would always have to like clamp it together very aggressively, and then Dad would always take it to work and have his boss weld it. Boss was always super nice to us and would do that for us, no charge or anything. And that was great over the years, but Dad's boss was like kind of getting older. He's in his mid-60s. But they were, looking at like closing, selling out and stuff. And it's like, well, we're not going to have access to that soon. And so it's like, all right, let's bite the bullet. So we bought a Miller, what do you call it? Big welder. And, it is kind of one of them. I don't know if it's like fancy or nothing. I didn't do any research, to be honest. Dad handled all of it. But all you do is you set like the one dial for the thickness of your metal, and then it's basically like running a hot glue gun after that. So I watched some YouTube videos. My welds aren't pretty. Sometimes they do have some porosity or Swiss cheese in them, but so far I haven't had a weld break. So I think that's a W, right? That's a win. And I'm not doing like factory stuff that needs to look good. So, and that's fine if they don't look the best. That's what the grinder's for. I mean, seriously. That's what the grinder's for. The grinder and some paint, you're fine. But yeah, I don't get to weld enough is the problem. If I actually get into like a project and I'm welding like a decent amount, they start looking better, you know. The welds really start looking better, but I just don't do it enough. So yeah. They hold on. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I know. So I'm fine with it. Like I said, I just don't get to weld enough. I wish I got to weld more. It's really fun. It is really fun. I do enjoy welding. Practice does make perfect, but I'm not gonna just like sit down there and weld a bunch and just like go through, you know, wire, and I'm good. Like I like to weld when there's a project. I don't like to just like waste a bunch, you know what I mean? So, yeah. About a plasma. See, Jeff, I really want a plasma cutter. Oh man. Need to spend some time. Maybe I just need to come up with more projects, you know? That's what I need to do, is come up with more welding projects. So yeah. Oh, the onions, an hour later. How did you know I already forgot? How did you know I already forgot about about the onions? I totally did. Oh gosh. Hey, it's a Kimmy. Hi, Kimmy. I think it's this one. I think so. Yeah. Have I not hauled any of those? I probably haven't, have I? Where did the truck go hauling potatoes though? Because I'm gonna need to get him parked. Yeah, we can't have him parked here, obviously. Oh man. Alright. Now till later. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. We got it, chat. We got this. She put off Amazon, but you don't cut. Yeah, I've looked at like the Harbor Freight, the Amazon. I've looked at some of those, Jeff, and for what we do, that would honestly be fun. Actually, the project I was working on yesterday, so I was making dust caps for the Coulter on our plow, is what those like round things were on Instagram yesterday. And well, because Father took the plow apart, like, I don't know, over a year ago, maybe about a year ago, he took the Coulter off the plow for some reason. Oh, because it was all sloppy and worn out, and he wanted to, like, see if he could tighten it up, you know, make a new bushing for it. Well, somehow along the line, he lost the bushing and lost one of the dust caps. So he got a bushing made by our local, like tech program through like for like the high schoolers in the area. He knows one of the teachers there, and so he talked to him, and then that teacher goes and, like, he went and talked to like the machining teacher, and like, yeah, we'll gladly make it. Basically, they'll make you parts, or like they'll work on stuff as long as you like make a donation to the school, which is pretty sick. We had them do some stuff on the field cultivator for us too, a while back, which some of that turned out like an absolute disaster, but some of it turned out good. Remember, they're students, they're learning, so it's okay. But they did a ton of work for us, and all we had to do was make a donation to their program, which is like, sure, okay. I'd hate to hear what a machining shop would cost, you know, how much it would cost at a real machine shop. Well, let some students learn, we get something out of it, make a donation, I'm here for it. So we had him make a bushing. And then the dust caps dad was like, all right, we're gonna make our own. And the first attempt, he had some sheet metal that was like seriously about 2 thicknesses of tinfoil put together. And he's like, here you go, weld this in there. And like, as soon as the welder like arced, I burned through it. And I'm like, I can't do this. I'm not welding this. I'm not even gonna try. And like, I had our welder turned like way down. And I was welding on 110, which makes it like basically a hot glue gun instead of a welder. And nah, it was still way too much. So he found some thicker sheet metal, and we could have used the plasma cutter to cut it out, but he actually used a hole saw. It was like the perfect size. So, and he needed the hole in the center anyway to put the bolt through to hold everything together. So, but a plasma cutter would have been sick. Where am I going, chat? I want to go to the, oh god, nope, I want to go to the warehouse. I don't know why I'm up here. I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, clearly. I didn't take a turn. That's actually what happened. I should have turned back on the other road on the other side of the football field there. There, wait. Yeah, it's a football field. Okay, I had to think about that for a minute. I was like, is it football or soccer? I know we've had soccer in Farmzone before. So. But yeah, a plasma cutter of some kind would be really sweet. Dad's been watching this guy on YouTube that got a plasma table. And Dad keeps, I want a plasma table. I want a plasma table. It's like, well, no, Pops, we're not getting a plasma table. I mean, I'd love to have one. It's like, what do you do if you're about to get a flood? And, okay, we got to move our plasma table now. Like, yeah, that's the issue. We get floods. Unless we took the plasma table and set it up in our loft. Now that's a W idea right there. Set the plasma table up in the loft, and then if it's gonna flood, we don't have to move it. Let's go. Jimmy, how's are the mods good on your single player for Railroader? Everything good there? I hope. All right, look at us making $155,000 off of doing nothing basically, but hauling it across the map. I'm all right with that, I guess. You got lost in some. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but there's something that happened on Tuesday night where Trent and I were laughing like little kids in a candy shop or something. It was so funny. I'll tell the story tomorrow because you got to see the visuals. We were dying. Just saying. Yeah. It was so funny. But yeah. That was it. You're good. Yeah, girl, I was like, what? You already said that, but it's okay. It's all right. It's all good. All right, so the oil's on distributing. The onions are being hauled. What else do we have to move around right now, chat? This is all going to sell when we fast time. This is going to sell when we, or sorry, this is going to sell when we fast time. You know what? We also have, this takes rice. What do you use rice for? It's just rice. That's it. We have both rices right now. Should we turn that on and haul that too? Why don't I see it on here? I'm blind. Don't worry. 480. Okay. And only 220. That's it. What's going on? Welcome in. What's popping? Honestly, we'll probably just sell the rice. We don't need to put it through a factory. Oh, we got something done. What's done, chat? No way. That field's done first. Oh God, look at the skippers. All right, I think we're on skip fixing duty now. I mean, don't worry, it bothers me too, at least a little bit. So we'll run around and fix. Is there some over here? There's... Problem is going to be finding them. Here, actually, here's what we're gonna do to help. By the way, we're gonna put that on two, and then that'll give us a place to look in the field at least, you know. Because what it is, the skippers are at the, like, between the end row and the regular row. Although I passed one and didn't see it, so that's okay. It happens. It looks like there's one right there, but again, as I get closer, it disappears, so we're gonna assume that there is actually one right there. All right, cruise control, let's go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. All right, we definitely got to go fix these, especially, I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, so this other one, dude, I forgot to adjust the width. I forgot to adjust the width on course play for these seaters. Is what it is. The seater takes so long to drop that you have to, yeah. What Silva mod? I'll be honest, Joe Redder, I don't know the names offhand. I can maybe try to have, maybe I'll post like a thing in Discord of like all the current mods. Maybe I'll do that, work on that for tomorrow. Because I don't remember what any of them are called. It's a huge Silva that gives you a massive yard. Well, there's actually 3 Silva mods. There's a yard mod, there's a loop track mod, and then there's kind of what I'm gonna call is like Silva proper, like where all your industry is at Silva. Does that make sense? So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go through Nexus mods tonight, and I'll post all the mods that we have in the Railroader Discord, our Discord, but in the Railroader channel. I can do that tonight after stream. Yeah, I should have some free time tonight, so that is what I will do. Obviously, we have like, you know, we have obviously Railroader. I'm not gonna post that. And then we do have that whatever map mod thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that many, to be honest. Oh, we did bring in a repair yard or a repair building at Bryson too. Forgot about that one. That was a last minute ad on Tuesday. So that hopefully when we go to repair our passenger train, we won't have to divide it up as much, or maybe at all. Building's massive, so absolutely massive. Yeah. Well, there's what is it? So Railroader, Strange Customs, and then that something map, whatever. Like pretty much everything needs those 3. So Rice Repair, it's a huge building that sits kind of like the one coal car you got to push up the ramp. It sits kind of over by it. Is the one we have, and it's huge. Absolutely massive. So yeah. That one required like a like an asset pack or something too. Do you believe? Yeah, I tried to keep it pretty minimal. Actually, Trent really wanted that repair. repair yard and or repair building, so that's why we added that one. Yeah, I tried to keep it simple. Forgot about. Oh, I got you. I'm ready. I got you. It's all good. But yeah, so I'll post like the main ones that we have. I'll do that tonight. I'll make one big post of a few everything we have so far. We might add some more in the future, but for now it's pretty good. Oh, by the way, chat, I heard this morning. I think they announced it yesterday. Remember, I was talking about how there were like supposedly monkeys running around St. Louis. So I guess the powers that be, the health department and something else, they've officially stopped their search for the monkeys. Apparently, that I think the consensus is that they're AI. Somebody faked it, and then it kind of spread like wildfire. So, big millions nice for passengers, yeah. But yeah, so apparently the monkeys loose in St. Louis were not real. So, kind of funny. I think it could hold 18 cars in total. Nice. Yeah, it looks really nice. So, or by the way, are we still mowing? We are still mowing. Good Lord. Oh, we're never gonna be done, chat. Yep, AI monkeys running around St. Louis. Yeah. The funny part is, they kept saying the whole time, we have one verified report by a police officer. So what did that cop actually see? If they claim he actually saw the monkeys, now I was like, wait a minute, what did he see? A raccoon? Like, I don't know. Kind of funny though. Kind of funny. Oh, and then they said there was a goat running around. I don't know if that was true or not, but monkeys were fake news apparently. So, which is actually hilarious to be honest. Especially because people started running with it and they started making like all these videos of like monkeys and a goat like sitting around St. Louis eating like St. Louis pizza, drinking St. Louis soda and stuff. They were hilarious videos. Or is he the source of the AI? I mean, I guess you never know, Kimmy, right? You never know. Supposedly an actual officer saw it, Jeff, but I didn't talk to him, so I don't know, you know. You think the cop set up the AI? He could have. I mean, shoot, you just talk to Copilot or whatever, right? Say, hey, make this, you know. It could be a thing, chat. You never know. All right, we're gonna send Corn Platter down there because, again, I need corn. These two fields I was gonna chaff, and then I was going to. I need corn for more pig food because I'm not quite done with the pigs yet. So I thought that would be funny. It would be funny if it came out that the cop was the one that generated the AI. No, I swear I saw it, man. It's like, yeah, what were you on when you saw it? You must have been on some good stuff, bro. Oh, man. That's funny. At least they weren't crazy monkeys. No, the ones I saw were eating pizza. They were clearly AI. You could tell. Now, like our local news, they are like local St. Louis news, like they had AI experts on and like all this stuff. It was so funny. It's like, man, somebody bamboozled all of y'all. Like, that's really what it came down to. Somebody bamboozled y'all. By the way, this what's it called here? The picking up of the alfalfa. Why are we not picking all that up? These are the later tractors, right? Wait, what is going on right now? Where? 90. What? How did he make it from over there? How did that happen? When did this happen? How did this happen? What is going on right now? Horseplay does some interesting things sometimes. Horseplay / auto drive do some interesting things sometimes. It probably, what's the last course that I set up? Probably for these barn planners, right? No. It's probably when I was like setting up a course. Sometimes they do this. Oh, Jeff, no, I haven't yet. Dang it. I was gonna do that this morning, but I got sidetracked with something else. Kimmy Buffalo barns are set up. We can hold, between all four, we can hold 13,296 now. We don't have all of them yet. Mostly because I ran out of money. Should have made a left turn at Albuquerque, clearly. Yeah. I'm not going to touch that one with 10 football. But alright. Not going there. So Chad, how about that weather? Sure is cold here. Actually, today's the warm day. It's gonna be like 35. This weekend's gonna be brutal. I'll be wearing long sleeves out here Saturday probably. It's supposed to be like highs in the 20s, I think, with like 30-mile-an-hour winds all day. So quite fun. If you ask me. Okay, so where's his like last waypoint? Is this dude? I'm assuming he needs to go here. Why isn't the other one picking up this windrow? I don't know. Or did he start to? You started to send me another Dr. Pepper. Wake at me. Oh bye. Get any snow? No, we don't get any. I haven't had any snow forever. Have not. Well, yeah, welcome to the algorithm, Kimia. Get 15 gust wins, making it feel like 0. Nice. Very nice, Jeff. Do I know why your tractor goes really slow? And where's the other hold on. I'm missing a tractor. Oh, he was unloading. Okay, that's fine. Why does your tractor go really slow on a courseplay course? Is it does not do this. It's not because of the speed. Is it like a straight line or is it corners? You can come in here. So I always like to turn your corner speed down to like 50%, but I believe, is that not a thing actually? Is your cruise control set low? Cruise control will mess with that. I thought we had like I guess I'm thinking of courseplay, not auto drive. I know in courseplay you can adjust like all the speeds for like field and road and backup and all that. It could be this over here too, because this technically is your but I'm like cruise control over here too in auto drive itself. Make sure this number's cranked up here. It's scroll wheel it all the way up. Because that'll do it. You can also do it like this. Actually, that doesn't affect it. Okay, never mind. Thought that would. But yeah, that could be what it is. Check in the actual course play or auto drive window, sorry. And make sure that says like 39 or something big like that. So yeah. What's up? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Okay, but what about the cruise in the auto drive window? Because I guess that's what I would call that, is cruise or a max speed in auto drive. Gotta make sure that's cranked up too. I would turn your corner speed down though. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. The only thing you hate is the Ella station. Like servicing Ella or like the passenger part of Ella? That's set to max. Then I have no idea why your auto drive would be going slow. That's odd. That's very, very odd. That's what I'm wondering, Jeff, yeah. Could be. If trains there, it's in the way. Yeah, that is kind of a problem at Ella. There's probably a mod to fix that. Not the mod that, well, actually, no, the mod that we have would kind of, you could probably make that work. But yeah, no, it is kind of always in the way. That is very true. Yeah, he's talking about auto drive though. His tractor's slow on auto drive. Yeah, course play's got a million different speed settings in it. Course play, you can control everything about course play. Auto drive's not as many settings, you know. But yeah. Let's try. That's weird. Is it like it's not trying to make like super sharp turns or something, right? Like, what does your auto drive look like? Like, are you trying to like, I don't know. The only thing I can think is like super tight turns. Changing directions rapidly or something, you know? It's kind of the only thing I can think of. Like, even if you have your corner speed set to 100, if you change directions rapidly, I think it'll still slow down. Because your tractor, like, can't turn that sharp. I do believe. That's kind of awkward, though, huh? Kind of like this mowing process over here that's never going to end. It's kind of awkward. Actually, that's not bad. 37 more minutes. And we'll be done mowing. Now, it might take me the rest of time to pick it all up. But, that's okay. And I do know that this guy's not picking anything up. It's actually okay. It's kind of... So I've got 2 mowers, but I've got 4 loading wagons. So what I did is I just started the loading wagons. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. And they'll kind of hopscotch each other. They're like, you know, like leapfrog. So like when one gets full, he'll go empty, but the other guys just kind of drive it on the same course, and he'll catch up eventually. And it is more efficient, even though it doesn't seem like it would be. The efficient way to do this is probably get 2 more swathers and run 4 swathers, 4 loading wagons. But yeah, speeder power mods that could be conflicting. That's a good idea. Hauling something heavier than the tractor. That's also a good thought. Yeah, that is also a good one. All right, so let's fix skippers on this here field. And then, to be honest, I'm probably going to take both combines. These are not combines. I'm going to take both planters, and we're going to plant 53 real quick. You know what? I'm dumb, chat. I sent the dude down there to Lime, and I didn't even purchase the data. That's not going to turn out well. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. It may not be the best the first year, but that's okay. We'll get it worked out eventually. It's all good. It happens, Jeff. It definitely happens. I don't think I'm going to do any other fields down there for now. Although 73 would be that's a good size field, right? That's 93 acres. So that might not be a bad field to start farming too. I just don't know how much more I need to farm. That's okay. The biggest thing, and it's kind of terrifying, honestly, is if we come in here. It's terrifying, but it's not, because I do want to run out eventually. But we're down to 1.7, 1.8 million pig food. That's terrifying for reasons. So, don't worry though. We're still at 22 million on the TMR. Although I have not fed any of the new cows yet, so we'll get there. We will get to feeding the new cows. I think what I want to do is like, I don't know how I'm going to make all that chaff, to be honest, with all that silage. I'm going to need, it's going to be so much silage, yo. So much silage. But that's all right. As of right now, it's going to be all put through bunkers. I've got 3 bunkers I can use that are all set up on auto drive. I may have to add bunkers, to be honest, if I want to keep doing bunkers. I looked at Stevie's hypocrite silo, or fermenting silo, whatever you want to call it. We'll take a look at it here in a second. I don't think it's, I don't know. I don't like it because it also makes digestate. And you can't set the digestate to selling. So that means you got to run a tanker to it all the time. Which is not the end of the world, but I don't know. I didn't like the idea of that. So yeah. That's okay. Tractors hauling grass. Why don't you, can you just set it up with like no wagon on it, just the tractor? Tab, what's going on? How are you today? What's poppin'? Oh, I need to check the playground today too, chat, before we get too far in our day. What was I gonna look at? Oh, because we have one of these in the homestead, I believe. I can't remember what I'm looking for now, though. I know what it's called, but I don't know what it's called. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? How's it going? Not the composter. Yeah, okay, right here. So it only... So for like, so it's 500 chaff gives you 500 silage plus 100 digestate. That's not bad, but like it doesn't hold that. Like 480,000 on the input side is nothing. I know I'm sounding spoiled, but that's nothing. So I don't know what to. I think I was just gonna use bunkers, honestly. So what's going on? How are you? Thanks for the follow as well. What's poppin'? There's a on this these point rows here. There's skippers on all these too. Dang it, Bobby. I can't wait to be done using these. I know I complain about these planters a lot, but like they are leggy, but at the same time, they're really nice. Having all those windrows down on the ground right now is probably not helping my frame rate either, but I gotta get that field mowed, you know? It's fine. Gotta get it mowed, gotta get it limed, fertilized again. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't technically have to lime it every time, but y'all know that I kind of like to. Alright, drop it like it's hot. And to the next skipper. You know, this is all like 45 liters of chaff here between all these skippers, so gotta make sure we get them all, chat. But yeah, I just don't think this is going to be the solution. I kind of wish I had the one off of Judith Plains. That one was pretty fire. As far as making silage. But I'll be okay. I might need another dozer though, because I'm going to be making silage at more than one place. So I might need another dozer up north. Haven't decided yet. I could just transport it or, you know, make it fly. But that's okay. It's all good. I don't make any herbicide. I just buy it. Fertilizer, I'm using stuff that comes with Stevie's map. It comes with all kinds of those, like what I like to call as a maker. So it makes seed, makes fertilizer. Like there's different ones for all that. Technically, you can make lime. I don't make any of my lime. I buy it. And actually here lately, I haven't been using any of my seed or fertilizer because I've changed everything just to buying. With the amount of money that we're making on this map, which I know it's plummeting right now, but with the amount of money we're making and as big as these fields are, I just changed everything to buy. They buy their own fuel, they buy their own seed, fertilizer, lime, everything. So I know it's kind of cheaty mode, but when I was making seed, fertilizer, and that stuff, it was all stuff that came with this map from Stevie. So yeah, that's what we're using. All right, we're gonna go for a quick tab about. I kind of think I want this guy to finish the lime. Although he's got half an hour still, but I kind of want him to finish the lime before I start cedar out here, you know? Just saying. Not that financial. Yeah. Yeah, I just, that's where I'm at on this map right now. I'm just kind of, by the way, that's all the chaff we have left yet. How terrifying is that? That's it. I gotta get better about that, but that's okay. We don't need this up here anymore. Let's send this guy back to the homestead. I don't know why I have a auger wagon full of seed, but I need to get rid of it or go put it in storage. I think I was planning on doing a bunch of planting, and then I just had Courseplay do it. So, all right, so chat, we're here at the pigs. I've been wanting to sell these guys too. So I've got. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell the 20-month pigs at $2,100. I think I'm gonna go ahead and, well, if I just waited a couple months, I could get a lot more money, right? We're going to sell the $2,100 pigs. That's all we're going to do right now. And then probably whenever I sell these 18-month pigs for $1,900, I'm going to wait till they get a little more. I'll probably sell this 250 pigs off as well. And then the 10-month pigs, when they breed, that's almost 5,000. They'll breed. So like we'll be okay once we get, you know. kind of get them going. So that's what I'm thinking. So we're gonna sell the this 2,750 pigs. So that's what we're going to do. So here comes the money. And don't worry, the money's already spent. Although I kind of don't know if I want to actually buy those cows since I can't feed them, but they will start making us manure, or slurry, sorry. And they will actually make us a little buffalo milk off the meadow. So we might just do that. Nope, I'm selling the wrong pigs now. I didn't mean to sell those. I was just in a selling mood, y'all. Oh, man. Now think about this. Initially we paid $200 a pig for our first 3,000. And we've sold pigs numerous times now for like 2,000. So we just made a couple dollars. $10 million on selling animals. Pretty solid, and we'll have some more. Sorry, some more up there. We got 500 left, so like I said, we'll probably sell both and then we'll wait for the 10-month pigs to age up. So here's the dilemma, chat. I need to buy a few cows. And by a few cows, I mean 8,295. I really need to quit leaving my four-wheeler run too. I need to buy 8,000. Can we afford that? I should probably buy the little cows, right? Like the little guys. So they would start making us milk though. That's the thing. If we buy the fully grown ones, they'll start making milk right away. I call them cows. They're buffalo. I know. I keep saying the wrong thing. Mid. Okay. So the mid size are 525. And then we're going to times that by, good Lord, 8,295. Okay. So it's only 4.3 million plus a bit of a fee. We could probably do that. Yeah, we could do it. We have 12 million right now. We'll spend 4. Yeah, that's fine. So if we did the other ones, it would be over 8 million. I don't really want to do that. All right. So as I said, the money is already spent. And I am going to max the barn out just because it makes more sense in my brain to do that. So I know I could make a lot of money off of the breeding pigs or not pigs, the cows, the ones that breed, but that's not what our goal is. Our goal is to make buffalo mozzarella. So we're going to go ahead and fill the barn. Fill the barn. All right, there's 7,000, 7,500, 8,000. All right, 8,295 water buffalo have been acquired. We still have $7 million, which is great. That was probably the right choice, honestly. Don't buy the little ones. Don't buy the big ones. Go with the medium ones. And what's funny about this, because this pasture is so big, we're not going to see any of them. For those of you that weren't here earlier, this pasture goes from this cow barn up just a hair and then take a dead left over here to the point of 85, up to the northwest corner of 86, all the way across to 83, over here to 214,